Hi Kaye, Georgina here. So this is a recording of your daily practice, and you can start in standing if you prefer, or seated. I'm just going to sit on a cushion. The postures are very similar to what we did earlier, but I've added in a couple of things. So some different ways of breathing with different postures, and some visualization. So notice that you like walking and being in nature, so let's use that. And the other thing is some simple sounds and some tongue movement as well. Sound is very powerful in yoga, and we know that it can help extend the exhale without much effort, and that will be really good to help you relax your nervous system. So to start with, either stand or sit with your back straight. So if you're standing, you might remember in Samastiti, having your 2 feet hip width apart, and then having soft knees but engaged legs. And then let your weight fall over your pelvis, or your weight from your pelvis fall over your legs, back straight, and tracking your head towards the ceiling, so top of your head towards the ceiling with relaxed shoulders. So this position can be done standing or seated or even lying, but let's just stick with standing or seated. So if it's okay, gently close your eyes. We'll just center for a minute. And whenever you begin your practice, I want you to start by just checking in with your body. So from the top of your head down to your toes and back again, just doing a few sweeps to see how your body is feeling today. Not judging it, just observing if there is any area of contraction or tightness, and noticing that. Just keeping an eye on it during your practice, so you're not going to move into any pain. And any area that doesn't feel great, you treat with extra kindness. And then dropping your attention into your breath. So at first we're not trying to change the breath, I just want you to feel it moving in your body. Feeling the 4 parts of the breath. So the inhale through the nostrils, down the throat and the chest expanding. And then that little pause before the exhale starts and your breath starts to soften your chest as it leaves through the throat and the nose. And then there's another little pause there. So just following that for a couple more rounds of breath. Never forcing or straining. And then remember, I was telling you about the diaphragm, that big muscle that sits underneath our lungs. And when we inhale, it pushes down into the belly, and when we exhale, it relaxes back up. So we're going to practice that breathing again. So I'm going to get you to bring your left hand to your diaphragm and the right hand under the belly, and relax your shoulders. Now the left hand is the home of the inhale, right hand the home of the exhale. So the first 3 breaths we're going to focus on the inhale. So when you're ready, breathing in through both nostrils, feel the breath expand through the back, the front and the sides of your lungs, and see if you can feel that movement, and then breathing out all the way. And again, inhaling. See if you can feel that movement under the left palm, and then exhaling. One more, smooth and full. pauses between both. And now we're going to take our attention to the right hand, to the belly, and we're going to assist the exhale by pushing in and up slightly. So keeping the belly soft on the inhale, so nice breath in. And then as you start to breathe out, just that little movement in and up with the hand. When you finish the exhale, start to inhale and relax the belly. The top of the inhale, just pause for a second and then exhale, hand comes in and up. One more breath, focusing on the exhale. And then exhaling out. Very good. So we're going to do 3 rounds now using both inhale and exhale. And I really want you to try and keep your attention on those sensations of breath. So eyes closed or gently cast down, your attention is inwards. Inhaling, expanding into that left palm. Pausing and then starting to breathe out. Right palm comes in and up. A little pause as you relax the belly and inhale again. And then a full exhale. And again. And then when you're ready, just sitting and noticing how even those few breaths that we started with have begun to have an effect on how you are in your body. And now we're going to just do 3 rounds of turning the head. So remember, I want you to observe and not judge, and not to move into any pain. So we'll start by turning the head to the right first, and then we'll exhale back, and we'll inhale and turn to the left and exhale back. So just a small movement to begin with. You might want to increase as you go. So when you're ready, inhaling, eyes stay on the horizon, and then exhale back to center. And now turning to your left, inhaling, and then to the center. Take your time. If your inhale takes 4 seconds, that's how long it will take you to get to the side. And the same with the exhale. And of course, observing the difference on the left and the right side. And as you're turning to the right, notice how that feels on the right side of your neck and the left. And then how that changes as you come through the center. And then the last one. Notice how that feels on the left side of the neck and the right. And then exhaling back to center. Very good. Now remember, we were doing that movement with imagining you've got a wall in front of you and just egg and spoon joint at the base of the head and the top of the spine. So we were inhaling, dragging the chin up, and then exhaling, dragging the chin down the wall, ponytails pulling up. So I'm going to change that a little. And I'm going to add some movements in and a sound rather than opening your mouth. So what I'm going to get you to do is to start by just putting your fingers on your chin. And then when you inhale, you're going to sweep your fingers, drag your chin up, sweep your fingers out to the shoulders. And then as you exhale, you're going to sweep the fingers along the clavicles down into the heart. Now this movement is just going to help clear your lymphatic system around your head and neck, because we're going to be moving lymph, so we want to try and make this as clear as we can. So it's really a gentle sweep. You'll feel your fingers gently to the shoulders, and then a gentle sweep across the clavicles to the heart. So this one, the inhale as you lift your chin. Now as you're coming down, sweeping the hands to the center, I want you to make the sound ma. So M-A-A-A. Just for as long as you can comfortably exhale. So it'll look like this. Inhale. Exhale. Ma. We're going to do that 4 times. So imagine you've still got that wall in front of you, and you're just going to come up and down with your chin and not moving into any pain. So let's begin. Back straight, shoulders relaxed. Fingers to your chin. Inhale, sweeping the fingers to the shoulders. Exhale, dragging the chin down. Ma. Fingers to the chin. Inhaling. Pause a little. Ma. Little pause, fingers to the chin. Inhale. Ma. Fingers to the chin. Ma. Dropping your hands down. And if you're standing, just correcting and rechecking your weight, falling through the left and the right side. Otherwise, just noticing how your breath and your neck are for a couple of beats. And then on the next movement, we're going to take the head from side to side. And in this one, I want you to use your tongue. So as you drop your head, your right ear to your right shoulder, I want you to take your tongue across to the inside of the left cheek. Now don't worry if you can't get it there exactly, you can visualize as well. And then as we come up to center, just bringing the tongue to center. And then we're going to inhale the left ear to the left shoulder, and the tongue is going to come up to the opposite cheek. So remember, the tongue moves the opposite way to the head, to the inside cheek. Let's just give it a go for 2 rounds. No straining. If it feels painful or uncomfortable, let me know and we'll adjust it. So starting to the right side, inhale the right ear to the right shoulder, and the tongue comes up to the left inside cheek. Exhale the head to center, tongue to center. Inhale left ear to left shoulder, and tongue sweeps up to the inside of the right cheek. Back to center. And again. Very good. Now I'm going to ask you to do 2 rounds, taking your tongue to the same side that you're going. So when we bring the right ear to the right shoulder, the tongue's going to come to the right inside cheek. Left ear to left shoulder, tongue's going to come to the left inside cheek. And simply observe. Don't strain too much. You're just observing and learning and building new pathways. So when you're ready, inhale. Right ear to right shoulder, tongue to the right cheek. And exhale back to center. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder and tongue to the left cheek. Exhale back to center. One more round. Very good. And now I'm going to get you, this is going to sound really weird, we're going to make a p sound, like you've got a little p explosion coming out of your mouth. So just inhaling through your nose, and as you exhale, finish the exhale, inhale again. Last one. Good. So that again is just helping to clear some of the lymph as well as massaging lymph from the cheeks and around the mouth. Okay, so we're going to come up to standing if you're in seated, and we're going to come into Kaye arms. So coming up to standing. Now you might remember we were practicing this movement, turning the palms out low, and then from the sides we bring the palms up to the ceiling and come down. And then we take the hands backwards and come up. The difference is I want you to start with your hands on your heart. And when you inhale, we're going to take the hands down and out, lift the heart a little bit. I want you to imagine on each inhale that you're spreading energy right out into the peripheries of your body. So fingers, toes, top of the head, ears. And then as you exhale, letting all of that energy circulate through your system. So making sure that you're standing and you're stable, eyes are on the horizon to start. Nice, slow, full breaths with a little pause after the inhale and the exhale. So when you're ready, nice inhale through both nostrils, palms forward, heart lifts, everything's spreading to the peripheries, and then exhale, hands to heart, as all that new energy spreads through the body. Inhale energy throughout the body, and exhale, energy spreading. Now shoulder height. Inhale, arms out, lift the heart slightly, palms to the ceiling, and exhale. Little pause there. Inhale, energy spreading throughout the body. Little pause and then full exhale. Little pause. Now arms come up to wherever is comfortable for you, palms face back. Spreading to the peripheries and exhaling. Moving in the body. One more. And exhaling down. Very good. So now we're going to come into warrior pose, and I'm going to get you to come in and out of warrior 3 times, and then we'll practice holding. Now in yoga, when we come in and out of poses, we're working on flexibility. When we hold, we're working on strength. So it's just going to start to build a bit of strength. If the holding is not good for you for any reason, then I want you to stop, and we'll just move dynamically. So to begin with, take your right foot to the right side of the mat and the left foot to the left side, so you've got some space underneath you. It's a bit different to Iyengar. Now, lifting through the crown of your head, relax your shoulders and bring your hands to your heart. So this is a little bit of a back arch. And when you're ready, inhaling, opening, And then exhaling, pulling everything in, squeeze a little through the belly. Imagine you've got that right palm there. Inhale, opening, lunge forward. Look up a little if you can. Exhale. Little pause. Inhale. Tension in your body, noticing where you're feeling this. Now this time we're going to stay. Check your knee is okay. Stay with your arms out. Exhale, squeeze through the belly. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling. And then exhale. Straightening the front leg. Arms down. Legs together and give everything a little shake. Arms and legs. And now we come to the other side. So your right leg comes to the right side at the back and you stride forward with the left. Okay, so make sure this thigh is okay. And if it's not today or tomorrow, then stop. Don't stretch it. You'll start to notice how things change a lot more in your body. Hands to your heart. Inhaling. And exhaling, squeezing through the belly, pausing after the exhale, and then inhaling, and then pausing and exhaling. Feel that leg working and both feet. Now we hold, so coming in just to a comfortable lunge and chest opening. Exhale here. Nice inhale. Feel that left palm lifting. Exhale. Belly contracting. Last inhale. And then exhaling everything back. And then give everything a little shake. Good, good. So we're going to do some forward folds like we were doing before, but the breathing is a little bit different. So this time we're going to breathe into the belly. So when you breathe in, I want you to let your belly expand, actively expand. And then we're going to imagine that we're pulling energy into the belly this time. And then we're going to exhale, contract and concentrate the energy in the belly as we come forward. So just moving to wherever you can. Have your feet a little bit wider than hip width. And then inhaling the arms up, knees are soft throughout. Exhale, coming down to your comfortable maximum. Try and relax your head and neck. And then use your arms alongside the ears to come back up. Now, exhale. Belly comes in. You're going to concentrate energy in the belly. Inhale, bringing new energy into the belly. Let the belly actively expand. We'll do 2 more. Exhale, belly contracts. Concentrate that energy there. Inhale. Breathing new energy into your expanded belly. Last one. Belly contracts. Inhaling up. And arms down. Very good. So now we're going to do the sideways movement one. I'm just going to come down onto my knees so you can see me better here, but you can stay standing. Now this was that movement we were doing where we're taking the arms out and then looking at one side, so looking at your left arm. And then as you exhale, just bringing that arm across, eyes stay on the thumb. Inhaling. And exhaling. We'll do 3 on this side, then 3 on the other side. But I want you to use a sound And that sound is Brahmari, or bee breathing breath. So we're going to keep the mouth soft and open for the sound. And the sound is just like a hum. So you can imagine that you're a bee. And the resonance of that sound, I want you to feel it in your upper chest, your neck and your head. Just let it resonate. It's really good for lymphatic return, and I think you'll like it. So to start with, standing or seated, hands to your heart, bring your attention into the heart. Just take a breath here. And then when you inhale, open your arms to a comfortable width and take your eyes over to your left. Well, actually, sorry, we'll go to the right first. Inhale your hands out and look to the right. And then as you exhale, eyes on your thumb. Inhale, keep your eyes on your thumb. Feel that resonance. Now inhaling that arm out, but this time turn your head to the left. Eyes on the left thumb. Exhaling. And arms down. And notice how that feels. Brahmari, or bee breathing breath, is a lovely technique, especially if you're feeling agitated. It just extends the exhale and creates that lovely vibration. So lastly, we're going to finish with cat and cow. So I'll get you to come over onto all fours and make sure your knees are under your hips and your hands are under your shoulders and your back is flat to start. So the first one, we're just going to come in and out of cat and cow. But I want you to make sure you're using the pauses between the inhale and the exhale. So keep it soft with the breath. So to start with, inhale, lift your chest and your head. And then as you breathe out, lift through your shoulder blades, drop your head and your tail. And now inhale, reverse. So the tail comes up, head and heart comes up. Linger there after the inhale. And then when you want to exhale, let the spine be really soft and pliable. Finish the exhale, hold for a beat. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Very good. Now we're going to do that snaky movement. Remember, we were moving from side to side. It's kind of a lateral movement. So just keep your breath natural with this one and have fun with it. I just want you to stretch into the sides of your body. So you might want to lead with your ribs rather than your head. So let's go over to the right side. Send the right ribs to the right side and then let that wave come down into your hips and over to the left side. So let your head and neck and shoulders just go with the movement. Doesn't have to be precise, and you can play with it a bit if you like. You might like to bend your elbows or lift up Maybe try a figure of 8. Just imagine that you're seaweed in the ocean. Just really want to build some flexibility and softness there. And then coming back. So we'll try coming down now to child's pose. And remember, only going to wherever is comfortable for you. So nice inhale, little pause, and then an exhale. Leading back with the tailbone, head down. Inhale, let the chest lead you up. And exhaling down. Inhaling up. And down. Can you stay down for 2 breaths? If you can't, that's okay. And then coming back up. And then we're going to finish with that seated twist, Sukhasana. So either with your legs out in front of you, or crossed. But before we do it, I just want you to tap your legs up and down. So just give them a bit of a tap. You might even like to pat them. Just getting that lymphatic movement from the lower limbs up. Good. So I'm going to cross my legs. You can have them out straight, whichever feels good for you. And this is just an easy movement, so don't strain. We're going to let the head move with the barrel of the chest. So when you're ready, imagine you're breathing in new energy and then exhaling, turning and dropping the hands. Inhaling. Fresh energy, and as you exhale and turn, that new energy is just moving through your body. And again, some softness with the movement is lovely. You might want to imagine that you're seaweed again, moving with the currents. And then back down. And now to the center. Good. So just some movements from your hips now, just to counterpose some symmetrical movements. So just leaning forward and then rolling onto your tailbone. Inhaling forwards onto your tailbone. And again. Great. So let's finish the practice by sitting straight and perhaps turning the palms up. And let's bring the index finger and thumb together. Now I want you just to visualize something that you love in nature. Could be a tree or a mountain, flowers, beach, a river, anything that's beautiful to you. And I want you to look and see the colours, smell the air. And we're going to take 3 breaths, and I want you to imagine that you're breathing all of that image, the air and the colours, the sounds, in through all of your sensory organs. So you're going to breathe in through your nose, your eyes, your ears, your mouth, everything in, and you're going to hold it in that area between your eyebrows, just up here, the third eye. So picture your space in nature. And when you're ready, Nice smooth inhale through all of the senses. Bringing the beauty of that scene in, and then holding the energy in that third eye, breathing out. Two more, breathing in and breathing out. And again. And breathing out. And then bringing your hands to your heart. Take a moment to acknowledge the effort you made to do something good for yourself today. And I'll finish with one round of Om, the sound of the universe. So please join me or sit with the sound. Inhaling. Om. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. And may all beings be free from suffering. Thank you for your practice today, Kaye. Make sure that you have a good drink of water after your practice, and let me know how you go or if you have any questions.